A very warm good morning to all the wonderful people present here. It's a pleasure to start this felicitous occasion by heartily welcoming everybody. We are pleased to have amongst us Reverend Father Urumula Balashauri, the Chief Executive Officer of Divyavani TV. Divyavani TV, which has been telecasting Holy Mass in English and Telugu during this pandemic situation, and various other programs. Prior to being the CEO of Divyavani TV, Father was the director of Amritavani. Father has done his Masters in Fine Arts in USA and is now doing a wonderful service to the society and to mankind. He is a true legend, asset to our community. I sincerely convey my regards to Reverend Father Udumala Balashauri for coming over here to solemnize the Holy Mass and lead us all to prayer, invoking God's blessings on all of us.
పుత్ర పవిత్రాత్మనామమునా మన ప్రభువైన యేసుక్రీస్తు కృప సర్వేశ్వరుని ప్రేమ పవిత్రాత్మ సహవాసము మీ అందరితో ఉండునుగాక. Good morning to Mrs. Sundari, the principal of St. Joseph Public School, to all the teachers, a happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you, Father.
Also the students, Good morning to you. I myself am a teacher. I've done my B.Ed and M.Ed, and I ran a school for 6 years with 1,600 kids, from 500 to 1,600. So I'm not new to the teaching profession, and I'm also a consulting faculty at FLU, English and Foreign Languages University, on media. And I've been teaching for a long time. Journalism, we have trained about 500 journalists for mainstream media. And now I also teach in theology and the fathers there in St. John's Seminary College. So happy Teachers' Day to all of us. And being a teacher is something unique that nobody has such an opportunity in life, because the children, and all of our children sometime or other, stay with their parents only for the first 5 years when they don't know many things. Then afterwards they come to the school. They stay almost, how many hours? From morning 9 or 8, they start sometimes tuitions for there. So when they go back, then again tuitions, So I think hardly they get to see, the parents get to see the children, but you have them with you. Unfortunately, this is pandemic, so you don't have them. So I think you miss them, don't you? And they will miss you too, because they'll have to be with their parents all the time. And parents also, yeah, okay, only few of you. I know, it just started getting back normal, and then hopefully things will improve. But I know it is a bad situation, but still, let's not forget that our vocation to be teachers is something very, very unique. And I remember Mr. A.G. Reddy, my uncle, who was par excellence, teacher par excellence. Because I came here for not first time, I came several times with him. When it was started, that time itself I used to come here. And then he is a great model for all the teachers by life, more than anything else, by life. So as we remember him, along with the Teachers' Day, on this Teachers' Day, let us also emulate him, who has emulated Christ, the teacher par excellence. And I will also speak to you a few things about Christ, the teacher. And Mr. A.G. Reddy has emulated that example. And that is shown in the way thousands of people have grown in their lives. Thousands of students have gone far and wide. And not only they earn their livelihood, but also they earn their life. They live their life being taught by this great teacher, Mr. A.G. Reddy. And he loved teachers so much. He loved teachers, that I can say. And I will tell you how. He loved the teachers. So it's a beautiful day for all of us to thank God for this vocation of being a teacher, because there's no other equal place that one occupies like a teacher. So I would like to offer all of you today that God may bless you, because it's also a tough job these days, especially in the pandemic, and then even otherwise, because it's not that easy today. Parents are ready to fight with us for anything, and they are, of course, they are more aware, and they have demands, but at the same time they have conditions to fulfill. So it's a tough job, and it is a challenge for all of you to make good teachers from time to time. So we will offer the Lord our struggles, and I would like to just ask you for a moment, remember also Mr. A.G. Reddy and offer him, because he needs our prayers to be with the Lord, what he has promised, to gain eternal life. And I'm sure God has been kind to him because he's been kind to so many people here on earth. So let us feel sorry for those moments we have failed as teachers. Teachers also can fail. And if you fail, you have failed generations. So it's a great responsibility. So let's close our eyes for a moment and see, Lord, if I fail as a teacher, maybe, first of all, if I consider myself just doing a job rather than following a vocation, that itself is the beginning of the failure. And if I was not patient, if I was not challenging, if I was not giving an example by life, all these ways, maybe we have failed. So let's feel sorry for those moments and ask God's pardon and forgiveness. Sarvashaktigala, Sarveshwarani Chantanu, మీ చెంతను నా పాపములను ఒప్పుకొనుచున్నాను. ఎలైనా తలంపు చేతను, వాక్కు చేతను, క్రియ చేతను, అశ్రద్ధ చేతను ఓ పాపములను చేసి తిని అందుచేత నిత్యకనికైన పరిశుద్ధ మరియ మాత నీతులను సహోదరి సర్వేశ్వరుని ప్రార్థించుకోవడం సర్వశక్తి గల సర్వేశ్వరుడు మనకు దయచూపి మన పాపాలను మన్నించి మనలను నిత్య జీవమునకు చేర్చుదురుగాక. ప్రభువా దయచూపుము, క్రీస్తువా దయచూపుము, ప్రభువా దయచూపుము. ప్రార్థించుదము. సర్వశక్తిగల ఓ సర్వేశ్వర, సకల సద్గుణ రాశివైన నీవు మా హృదయాలను నీ నామం పట్ల ప్రేమతో నింపము. టీచర్స్ డే జరుపుకుంటూ ఉన్న ఈ సమయంలో మా గురువులను, టీచర్స్ అందరినీ దీవించండి. చనిపోయిన మా టీచర్, మా ప్రిన్సిపల్, సెక్రటరీ of St. Joseph's Public Institutions, Mr. Shri A.G. Reddy గారిని ఆశీర్వదించి వారి పాపములను మన్నించి నిత్య జీవాన్ని దయచేయండి. ఈ మా మనవులంటిని మా నాథుని యేసుక్రీస్తు ద్వారా మనవి చేయించున్నాము.
A reading from Proverbs chapter 9 verses 1 to 11. Wisdom and stupidity. Wisdom has built her house and made 7 pillars for it. She has had an animal killed for a feast, and then mixed spices in the wine and laid the table. She has sent her servant girls to call out from the highest place in the town. "Come in, ignorant people," she said. And to the foolish man she says, "Come, eat my food and drink the wine that I have mixed. Leave the company of ignorant people and live. Follow the way of knowledge. If you correct a conceited man, you will only be insulted. If you reprimand an evil man, you will only get hurt. Never correct a conceited man. He will hate you for it. But if you correct a wise man, he will respect you. Anything you say to a wise man will make him wiser. Whatever you tell a righteous man will add to his knowledge. To be wise, you must first have reverence for the Lord. If you know the Holy One, you have understanding. Wisdom will add years to your life. This is the word of the Lord.
Please be standing. The Lord be with you and with your spirit. A reading from the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 13, verses 10 onwards. One Sabbath, Jesus was teaching in a synagogue. A woman there had an evil spirit that had made her ill for 18 years. She was bent over and could not straighten up at all. When Jesus saw her, he called out to her, "Woman, you are free from your illness." He placed his hands on her, and at once she straightened herself up and praised God. The official of the synagogue was angry that Jesus had healed on the Sabbath. So he spoke up and said to the people, "There are 6 days in which we should work. So come during those days and be healed, but not on the Sabbath." The Lord answered him, "You hypocrites, any one of you would untie your ox or your donkey from the stall and take it out to give it water on the Sabbath. Now here is the descendant of Abraham, whom Satan has kept bound up for deed." The gospel, the good news of the Lord Jesus Christ. Thanks be to God. Please be seated. I think you have heard about the incident that happened in the life of Jesus. Jesus was a teacher. He taught people. But he was a different teacher. Somebody came to him, and she was a woman. She was with the evil spirit, and she became ill for 18 long years. You know, in Jewish culture. 18 long years was something, a curse. And more so, women were not treated on par with men. And that was still worse. We are not supposed to go to work on Sunday. We're not supposed, we're supposed to go to church. Similarly, some other days will be for Hindus. So it is a day kept holy. Traditions more important than human being? No? Yeah, exactly. So what would you do with your children? Would you have patience? Would you love them? Would you look at their background and what happened before they came to the school? Would you just even think of or just insist on? Be compassionate, be kind. So Jesus had two options. One is to let her suffer, continue to suffer, but also release her of this 18 years of suffering and illness and set her free. And people, of course, found him a different teacher. So my dear friends, my dear teachers, Jesus had several qualities to be a good teacher by example. Number one, he taught with power. How many of you have power? When do we have power? If I want to say something with authority, what would I need? I would need myself to be authentic, credible, and my words will be taken for credibility if I live the way that I preach or teach. So if I don't practice what I preach, then I don't think my words will have authority. So when Jesus said something, it had authority. So when you say something, as a teacher, you an authority. Dying, he said, this is really, indeed, really Son of God. Why? Because he forgave his enemies. Who would do that? Somebody killing him, saying to the same person that I forgive you. It's only God who can do that. It's only divine quality that can say, even if you're killing, you can say, forgive him, for they know not what they are doing. So my dear teachers, authority means that, truthfulness. And Jesus taught uniquely. He was unique. His teaching was unique. And he spoke with parables. He spoke with questions. How many of you do question? What is a good way to start a lesson? Tell me. Okay, that they are not that very happy, excited, the students. If you tell them a story, they would be excited. That's the best first way to start. The second way to start, make a shocking statement. All the electricity used in the world for many years is equivalent to 2 minutes of sun rays that is coming from the sun. Let's say. That's a shocking statement. So if you can make a statement that is shocking and surprising, third best way is to ask questions. So, uniqueness Jesus had. The Sermon on the Mount is one of the best, and the Beatitudes, one of the best teachings in the world. And he also taught according to the people, down to earth. So he went to the fields, he spoke to the people working there, he went to the temple, he spoke with authority. So our knowledge should be down to earth. And he taught with compassion, patience, love. He had love because, Jesus was tired of teaching, and when people went away, no, they did not go away. They still followed him. He wanted to take rest. That's what we read from the Bible. He wanted to take rest, go away, lonely place, but still people went there before he reached that place, they reached him. Then again he taught them. So what about us? Do we have that patience? Do we have that love to go beyond an extra mile, to help a student, put little more effort to help him to understand, her to understand? Or maybe put a word to their parents so that there can be some kind of coordination. Or put a word to the management that you can go a little extra to help. So whatever ways. And are you able to challenge your followers? Jesus challenged his followers. For example, he did not teach religion as it is. He challenged them today. Is man for Sabbath or Sabbath for man? How many of you can challenge your students? He asked for more and offered more. In other words, he put more love, more effort, more concern when he gave, and he also challenged them. So how many of you do that? Because sometimes we teachers, because I was also in administration, I know, you have your own situations and then you want to only certain hours. I cannot go beyond that. But it demands. Also, can you just ask them only to pass, maybe let's say to get good marks or something beyond? If somebody is capable of something more, then if you are not able to tap that, then something wrong with us. You have children, right? Don't you have children? Somebody can eat 5 idlis. Your son can eat 10 idlis. So what would you do? Would you be satisfied serving him 5 idlis or 10 idlis? Exactly. So is there a possibility for us when there are students of merit, exceptional students, to give them, challenge them? Jesus says, for those who are given more shall be asked more. It is a responsibility on the part of those students to be at the service of the community, to be at the service of science, to be at the service of the world at large. And it starts here. And my dear teachers, the best thing a teacher can do is to teach by witness, by life. Jesus gave an example. How did he give an example? He taught people to live, and he died for that. He taught them to love God and to love human beings. And what he taught, he lived by proving that he loved them even to death. So my dear friends, I stop here and speak a few things about Mr. A.G. Reddy. And when I was reflecting upon these qualities of a teacher, here is somebody who came from a very humble beginnings. Like myself, my family background is, and I think he had a great passion because he became an educationist. One cannot become an educator unless he has great passion. Today, how many thousands of children? 15 to 20,000 children a year pass through his institutions. And how many thousands of children have passed already all over the world. And I have first-hand experience of knowing him because I was in the US for 7 years doing my master's and then working how to go about setting up a TV channel. And it is then I had to stay in Hyderabad. So he was my uncle, so I went and stayed with him. Because for him, he was so much loving everybody. Everybody can stay there with him. He gave room for everybody. He let everybody flourish. Jesus says one thing, the kingdom of God is like a seed planted and the tree like a small seed planted, and the tree grows and lot of birds come and put their nests and they live peacefully there. And that is Mr. A.G. Reddy. He started very small. And can you believe? Because he starts from his from his house, and then he comes all around. And by the time he goes to eat, what is the time, you know? Anybody knows, teachers? Huh? Yeah, 3 minimum. 3 minimum. Just imagine. Does he need it? Even when he was 75s, 80s, also he used to do that. What is the driving force? And I know I'm a priest. I was principal of a school and a correspondent. And I used to struggle for one school. And everything goes very smoothly here. Everybody managing. What does that speak of him? He's a great administrator. And he's trusted people and entrusted people. He trusted people and entrusted responsibilities. I mean, I used to wonder because a lot of sisters and fathers who have started so many schools struggle even for one school, 2,000-3,000. St. Joseph's about 5,000-6,000 children, right? And here I don't know how many children. 2,500. Thousands. And all these thousands, everything goes very normally. So that is the administrator. And when you look at Mr. A.G. Reddy, it doesn't appear like that. He's very humble. He's an embodiment of so much, but he doesn't show it out. By his actions, he is known. And his discipline. Students, you must also learn. Let me tell you one thing. Why I hanged out with him. He's an old man, right? Comparing to me. I'm also getting old. I'm 55 now, getting old. But why should I hang with this guy? Tell me, anybody will give me the secret? Pardon? Anybody? I was hanging out with this guy, old man. Why? All answers are wrong. There you go. See, I used to be challenged every day when I used to. What? This man is such. Why not I be that way? He's a family man and able to do so much. Why not I? Why not my priests? Why not my sisters are not doing like this? If only we did, so much good could be done. Do you understand what I'm saying? I used to get that positive vibrations. Nothing but, he did not give me money. That's not what I needed. I needed somebody to tell me to go through. Because he was also at a time, see, in life, everybody won't give you money. Children, everybody want to give you money. Even at one moment you want to give up and somebody's there to tell, go ahead, go on, then that is something. I received that several times. And I like to associate with these people. When you associate with these people, you are challenged. He used to challenge me. And today, can you believe in 5 years, we had almost 40 crores spent on TV. And from people, it's not an easy joke. It's people sponsored TV channel, you know. What I'm trying to say is, this man had that resilience, that power to keep going every day with the discipline, with commitment. And he had very much big discipline. Early morning he starts the day, not forgetting where he came from and who is giving the strength. He used to start the day with God every day and end the day with God. And he had a very simple life. I want to tell you this. A lot of people are selfish. They want to take. But this man is a great teacher. He wanted to give. He wanted to give all of himself. And that's why he was very simple in his lifestyle. There are so many people, educationists, the so-called educationists, the so-called chain educational institutions. But remember this man. He was inspired by the teacher, the great teacher, Jesus. That's what made him that simple. And he was not there for money. He never believed education is money. And one guy goes and then runs back and he cannot make it, right? What is the story? Forgot already? Oh my God. Tolstoy, I think, tells the story. Anyway, money is like that. I'll tell you. You're a free man if you are free of money. I can tell you that. The freedom that you enjoy from it, nobody can give it. Because there's always needs, wants, and everything. It never ends. You start trying. I know many of you are tired of giving to your children. And you will be tired very soon. Because they will never say it's enough. But here is somebody who has overcome that. And my dear teachers, he was so much into it. He looked ahead. For example, I worked with him in one of the times. I took about 30 children to US for a field trip, like sharing, you know. Anybody is here who joined that trip? You were the unfortunate guys, yeah. About 10 teachers or 12 teachers also went. So he was always one. And then one thing, do you know? I mean, I was also a principal. I used to go along with teaching, but he made a point every time, even at that age, to go for every picnic, for every excursion. He was there with the students and the teachers. Am I right? I mean, he's a great man. I mean, by example, this is exactly going an extra mile. All the qualities we talked about Jesus. Going an extra mile, challenging the teachers. And then the way the quality of education was supervised. You know, he had quality cells, right? I mean, I can understand because I was also into that. So, and today, how many people have benefited from it? How many people have benefited? Thousands on thousands. Thousands have benefited from you and lakhs from him. So my dear friends, I think I must stop here because I have to go back. I can tell about him so many things. He was a man of great vision. And he always wanted, even in Vizag, he wanted to start something. So he did not spare even Kerala. He went also there. But what I'm trying to say is, if anybody can pick up that kind of spirit, I think one man could do so much good, so much good. How about us? How many people are here? So we can also do. One man made such a big difference as a teacher, and he is a great teacher. And he was proud to be a teacher always. He was proud to be a teacher. And he did not make himself big. He was very humble, unassuming. And not only that, his good qualities also spilled over to other activities of life. That's why he could reach with so many people, so many activities, so many things. So we remember such a great man here today, and his wife, Mrs. Arogyama. And as we remember, let's pray that this great noble soul will be rewarded eternal life. And I think he stands for something that we can all emulate, that he will be remembered forever by all these institutions and by all the people who are benefited through it. And Also, I take this opportunity to wish you a happy Teachers' Day, to make a difference in the lives of so many students that will come to you. It's a great occasion, it's a great opportunity, and I think you will not fail in giving that responsibility. సహోదరి సహోదరులారా, నేనును మీరును అర్పించుచున్న ఈ బలి సర్వశక్తి గల పితైన సర్వేశ్వరునికి అంగీకారమగునట్లు ప్రార్థించుదము. స్తుతి మహిమల కొరకును మన ప్రయోజన కొరకును తన పవిత్ర శ్రీ సభ ప్రయోజన కొరకును ఈ కరముల ద్వారా ఓ ప్రభువా, ఈ పవిత్ర అర్పణను మాపై నీ రక్షణ ఆశీస్సులను సదా ఈ పని, ఈ కార్యక్రమం నిర్విఘ్నంగా కొనసాగే శక్తిని దయచేయండి, అనుగ్రహాలను దయచేయండి. ఈ విద్యా సంస్థలలో పనిచేసే ప్రతి టీచర్ను దీవించండి, నడుపుతున్న యాజమాన్యాన్ని ఆశీర్వదించండి. ఏ విలువల కోసమైతే శ్రీ యుజి రెడ్డి గారు శ్రమించారు, ఆ విలువల కోసం మేము శ్రమించలాగను మమ్మల్ని దీవించమని మరి ఇక్కడ విద్యను అభ్యసిస్తూ ఉన్న అనేక మంది విద్యార్థులను ఆశీర్వదించి వారి యొక్క భవిష్యత్తుని గొప్పగా ఉన్నతంగా తీర్చిదిద్దే శక్తిని, సహనాన్ని, అవకాశాన్ని, అనుగ్రహాన్ని దయచేయమని మన ఆదురుని యేసుక్రీస్తు ద్వారా మనవి చేయుచున్నాము తండ్రి. ప్రభువు మీతో ఉండనగాక, మీ మనస్సులను ఉన్నతమునకు త్రిప్పండి. మన దేవుడైన ప్రభువునకు కృతజ్ఞత తెలుపుదము. ప్రభు అయిన దేవ, పావన పిత, సర్వశక్తి గల నిత్య సర్వేశ్వర, మేము ఎల్లప్పుడూ ఎచ్చోటను మీకు కృతజ్ఞతావందనాలు చెల్లించుట యుక్తము, న్యాయము, శ్రేయస్కరం. నీవు ప్రపంచానికి పునాదులు ఏర్పాటు చేసితివి. మారుతున్న ఋతువులు, కాలమును నీవే క్రమపరిచితివి. కానీ మానవుని నీ సొంత రూపములో రూపొందించితివి. మానవుని చిత్రాచిత్రమైన సమస్త ప్రపంచముపై అధికారములో ఉంచితివి. నీ సృష్టినంతటిని అతడు నీ నామమున పాలించుచున్నాడు. నీ మహత్తర కార్యాలందు మా ప్రభు అయిన క్రీస్తు ద్వారా నిన్ను నిరతము స్తుతించుచున్నప్పుడు, కావున మేము దూతలతోనూ ఏకమై ఉప్పొంగుచు నీ ప్రస్తుతి చేయించు నిన్ను ఘనపరచుట ఎట్లనగా
దళాధిపతియైన సర్వేశ్వరుడు పరిశుద్ధులు 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 పరలోకమును భూలోకమును మీ మహిమతో నిండి ఉన్నవి. మహోన్నతమున హోసానా.
చేసిన వారు ఆశీర్వదింపబడిన వారు.
మహోన్నతమున హోసానా.
ఓ ప్రభువా, నీవు నిజముగా పవిత్రుడవు, సర్వ పవిత్రతకు ఊటై నీవే కనుక నీ పవిత్ర ఆత్మ ద్వారా ఈ కానుకలను పరిశుద్ధపరచ ప్రతిమాలు కొనుచున్నాము. ఈ విధమున ఇవి మా కొరకు మా ప్రభు అయిన యేసుక్రీస్తు శరీర రక్తములు అగునుగాక. అతడు శిలువ శ్రమలకు తనను తాను ఇష్టపూర్తిగా అప్పగించుకొనినప్పుడు అప్పాన్ని అందుకొని మీకు కృతజ్ఞతా వందనాలు చెప్పి స్తుతించి త్రుంచి శిష్యులకిచ్చుచు ఇట్లా నేను, మీరందరూ దీనిని తీసుకొని భుజింపుడు. ఏలయన ఇది మీ కొరకు అప్పగింపబడనున్న నా శరీరం. ఆ విధముగానే భోజనానంతరము పాత్రమును అందుకొని మరలా కృతజ్ఞతా వందనాలు చెప్పి శిష్యులకిచ్చు ఇట్లా నేను, మీరందరూ దీనిని తీసుకొని దీని నుండి పానము చేయుడు. ఇలయన ఇది నూతన నిత్య నిబంధన యొక్క నా రక్తపు పాత్ర. ఇది మీ కొరకును అనేకుల కొరకును పాప పరిహారమునకై ధారవేయబడు. దీనిని నా జ్ఞాపకార్థము చేయుడు. ఇది విశ్వాస రహస్యము. కనుక తండ్రి, క్రీస్తు మరణమును ఉత్థానమును స్మరించుచు జీవాన్ని వసుగు అప్పమును రక్షణ పాత్రమును మీకు సమర్పించుచున్నాం. మీ సముఖమును నిలిచి మీకు సేవ చేయుటకు మమ్ము పాత్రులుగా చేసినందుకు మీకు వందనములు చెప్పుచున్నాం. క్రీస్తు శరీర రక్తాలందు పాలివారమగు మమ్ము పవిత్ర ఆత్మ ద్వారా ఐక్యపరచమని బ్రతిమాలు కొనుచున్నాం. ఓ ప్రభువా, ప్రపంచమంతటా వ్యాపించిన మీ శ్రీ సభను జ్ఞాపకం ఉంచుకొనుము. మా ఫ్రాన్సిస్ జగద్గురువులను, మా పోల అంతోని పీఠాధిపతిని, గురువులందరితో పాటు మమ్మును మీ ప్రేమయందు పరిపూర్ణ చేయుడు. ఈరోజు మా టీచర్స్ అందరినీ కూడా మీ ప్రేమయందు పరిపూర్ణ చేయుడు. ఈ లోకము నుండి మీరు పిలుచుకొనిన శ్రీ యూజీ రెడ్డి ఆరోగ్యములను జ్ఞాపకం ఉంచుకొని జ్ఞాన స్నానము ద్వారా క్రీస్తు మరణములో భాగస్థులైన వీరు వారి ఉత్థానమందు పాల్గొనుగాక. ఉత్థానమగుదమని నమ్మకతో చనిపోయిన మా సహోదరి సహోదరుడు, మీ కనికరమందు చనిపోయిన వారందరినీ స్మరించి వారిని మీ దివ్య ప్రకాశంలోనికి చేర్చుకున్నాము. మా అందరిపై దయ చూపి దేవుని కన్యకలేగు మరియమాతతోను, పునీత అపోస్తులతోనూ, ఆది నుండి మీకు సేవ చేసిన పునీతులందరితోనూ మాకు నిత్యత్యములో భాగమును దయచేయము. అప్పుడు వారితో కలిసి మేము మీ కుమారుడు యేసుక్రీస్తు ద్వారా మేము స్తుతించి మహిమపరచుదాం. క్రీస్తు ద్వారా, క్రీస్తుతో, క్రీస్తునందు సర్వశక్తి గల పితయైన సర్వేశ్వరా, పవిత్రాత్మతో ఏకమయుండు మీకు యుగ యుగములు గౌరవ మహిమలు కలుగునుగాక. గౌరవ మహిమలు కలుగునుగాక. ఈరోజు ప్రత్యేకించి టీచర్స్గా మన బాధ్యత నెరవేర్చడానికి కావలసిన అనుగ్రహాన్ని దయచేయమని, మరి యూజీ రెడ్డి గారి ఆదర్శంలో మనం కూడా అట్లాగనే సర్వేపల్లి రాధాకృష్ణ గారి ఆదర్శంలో ఇంకా ఎంతోమంది మన ముందు మనకి ఎంతోమంది టీచర్స్ మరి ముందు వెళ్ళారు. వారి ఆదర్శంలో కూడా మనము ముందుకు వెళ్ళేలాగున ప్రేమతో ఈ పని దేవుడే మనకిచ్చాడు. ఇది ఒక ప్రత్యేకమైన అందరికీ ఇచ్చే అవకాశం కాదు, మనకు మాత్రమే దేవుడిచ్చాడని నమ్ముతూ ఆ పిలుపుకి తగ్గట్లుగా, ఇది ఒక ఉద్యోగం కాదు, ఒక పిలుపు. ఆ పిలుపుకు తగ్గట్లుగా మనందరం కూడా టీచర్స్గా మన పని నెరవేర్చితే ఎంతోమంది జీవితాలలో వెలుగు ఉంటుంది. ఈరోజు ముఖ్యంగా ఆ వెలుగు లేకనే, ఎందుకంటే బిజీ ప్రపంచం, అందరూ బిజీ అయిపోయారు, తల్లిదండ్రులు కూడా బిజీ అయిపోయారు, ఉద్యోగాలు. నేను 7 సంవత్సరాలు అప్పుడు ఉన్నప్పుడు అక్కడ అమెరికాలో అనుకునేవాడిని భారతదేశం చాలా గొప్ప దేశం, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత అదే ఇక్కడ కూడా రిపీట్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పటికీ పూర్తిగా వచ్చేసింది. ఇక్కడ 10 ఏళ్ళు అవుతుంది నేను ఆడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి, ఏమి తేడా లేదు. అక్కడ సమస్యలు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినాయి, అన్నీ కూడా కుటుంబ వ్యవస్థ పడిపోతుంది. వీటన్నిటికీ మరి మనం కొంతగా మనం సహాయపడగలం. కాబట్టి దేవుణ్ణి అడుగుదాం, ప్రభువుని మనకు సహాయం చేయమని. పరలోకమందున్న మా తండ్రి, మీ నామము పూజించబడును గాక, మీ రాజ్యము వచ్చును గాక, మీ చిత్తము పరలోకమందు నెరవేరినట్లు భూలోకమందు నెరవేరును గాక.
నానాటికి కావలసిన మా అన్నము మాకు నేటికివ్వండి, మా యొద్ద అప్పుబడిన వారిని
మేము మన్నించినట్లు మా అప్పులను మీరు మన్నించండి, మమ్ము శోధన యందు ప్రవేశింపనివ్వక
కీడులో నుండి మమ్మల్ని రక్షించండి.
ప్రభువా, నీ కీడు నుండి మమ్ము రక్షింపుడు. మా ఈ రోజులలో మాకు శాంతిని ప్రసాదింపుడు. మీ దయానుగ్రహం వలన మా పాపము నుండి విముక్తి చేసి అన్ని కలతల నుండి సర్వదా కాపాడము. మేము మోక్షానందమును మా రక్షకుడైన యేసుక్రీస్తు రాకను నిరీక్షించుచుందము.
నిరంతరము మీదే రాజ్యము, మీదే అధికారము, మీదే మహిమ.
శాంతిని మీకు అనుగ్రహించుచున్నాను, నా శాంతిని మీకు ఇచ్చుచున్నాను. మీ అపోస్తులతో వచించిన వారిని యేసు మా పాపములను పాటింపక మీ శ్రీ సభ విశ్వాసాన్ని వీక్షించు. మీ చిత్త ప్రకారం మీ సభకు శాంతిని ఐక్యమును అనుగ్రహింపము. యుగ యుగములు జీవించు పరిపాలించు ప్రభువా.
ఆమేన్.
ప్రభుని శాంతి ఎల్లప్పుడూ మీ అందరితో ఉండనుగాక,
మీ ఆత్మతోనూ ఉండుగాక.
ఒకరికి ఒకరము సమాధానాన్ని తెలుపుకోండి. Peace be with you.
మీరు నా ఇంట ప్రవేశించటకు నేను పాత్రురాలను కాను, మీరు ఒక మాట పలికిన నేను స్వస్థపడను. మహోన్నతము నుండి తరలి వచ్చే క్రీస్తే ఆత్మరూపధరుడై.
ప్రార్థించుదము. ఓ ప్రభువా, మేమిప్పుడు స్వర్గాహారపు బల్ల నుండి భుజించిన భోజనము ద్వారా మేము నూతనీకరించబడితిమి. మా హృదయములో నీ ప్రేమయందు దృఢపడుటకు ఈ పరమ విందు మాకు సహాయపడునుగాక. ఈ జీవాహారము మాలో ప్రేరణను పుట్టించి సోదర ప్రేమతో తోడివారి సేవలో మాకు ఉత్సాహాన్ని కలిగించినట్లు అనుగ్రహించము. మా ప్రభువైన యేసుక్రీస్తు ద్వారా ఈ మనవి చేయుచున్నాము. ప్రభువు మీతో ఉండునుగాక.
నీ ఆత్మతోనూ ఉండునుగాక.
సర్వశక్తి గల సర్వేశ్వరుడు పితా పుత్ర పవిత్రాత్మ మిమ్మ ఆశీర్వదించి సదా కాచి కాపాడి నడిపించుదురుగాక. సమాధానముతో వెళ్ళి క్రీస్తు ప్రేమలో జీవించండి.
సర్వేశ్వరునికి వందనములు. There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing, precious reviving again, over the hills and the valleys, sound of abundance of rain. Showers of blessing, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing, oh that today they might fall. Now as to God will unfail, now as on Jesus we call. Showers of blessing, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops on us are falling, but for the showers we plead. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead. But for the showers we
Once again, a very warm good morning to all the wonderful people present here. Once again, welcome Reverend Father Udumala Shauri, the Chief Executive Officer of Divyani TV. I also deem it my privilege to invite Mrs. Mary Josephine, President of St. Anthony's Education Society, Mr. Joseph Reddy, sir, Vice President of St. Anthony's Education Society, who will be joining us soon. Mr. Alexander Reddy, sir, Secretary of St. Anthony's Education Society. Mrs. Teresa, Joint Secretary of St. Anthony's Education Society and the Principal of St. Joseph School, Habsiguda. Ms. Monica, Academic In Charge, St. Joseph School, Habsiguda. A warm welcome to all of you. It's wonderful to see such an amazing gathering. Today, we have all gathered here for a double celebration. The birthday of our beloved sir, late Shri U. Gregory Reddy, which was yesterday, that is 3rd September, and also Teachers' Day celebrations. Life is well lived not by milestones and moments that are defined by things, comfort, or success. A life well lived is measured by those moments when you give of yourself more than you think you can give. On this note, we remember our dear sir, late Shri Urumula Gregory Reddy, a man whose success lies in his smile and silence. He is a towering symbol of perseverance who embarked on a humble journey as a teacher and carried forward the noble task of establishing St. Joseph's Education Society in 1970. Over the years, there emerged most sought-after schools, namely St. Anthony's High School, Queen Mary's Junior College for Girls, St. Mary's Upper Primary School, St. Joseph's Public School, Kinkoti, and St. Joseph's High School. Subsequently, 2 more branches, ICSE school, one at Asmangarh and the other at Habsiguda, were opened. A treasure house of wisdom and knowledge, an excellent administrator and an exceptional visionary. He was a paradigm to be emulated and our inspiration always. In 1997, U.G. Reddy sir started the Association of ICSE and ISC Schools, Andhra Pradesh, and St. Joseph's Public School, Kinkoti, as a registered office with St. Joseph's School, A.G.Palace, at the admin office from the year 2018. His persistent endeavor as the secretary and treasurer for over 15 years has made the regional association a strong body looking into the matters of CISE curriculum and syllabus, and of course, implementing the same. A simple example of sir's involvement in the council's activities is his magnanimity in donating an acre land at Habsiguda to start the regional office of the council in South India, the construction of which has already started at the site. U.G. Reddy sir took upon his shoulders the task of coordination with all schools in Hyderabad district when he became the Secretary of UN Council for Andhra Pradesh and organized various programs like UN Model Session, Intra-India Morning, and various cultural events. He was a man of highest genius who translated the vision of imparting quality education by not just adhering to core moral values, but also facing modern challenges with utmost grace and determination. A man whose felicity of words and works is unparalleled. Sir was bestowed with Jewel of India Award by the National Institute of Human Resource Development for his contribution in the field of education. And he was felicitated by the Deccan Chronicle in its program, Guruji Will Love You. And not only that, I take it an honor to say that the Association of Schools for the Indian School Certificate has conferred on him Father George Hess Excellence Award for the year 2018 for Sir's outstanding contribution and world peace. And our dear Sir Gregory Reddy sir was the first recipient of this award. Truly, the mighty leaps that Sir had undertaken to nurture the young minds has redefined the system of education. His magnanimous persona and expert advisors are valued and cherished by both alumni and outgoing batch of students. The words and time will not be enough to speak about our dear sir. I conclude with the lovely message by Gregory Reddy sir to the present generation. Be truthful. Work and serve your fellow men and the country in whatever capacity you can help others and be a part of country's progress. Truly, such lovely words to the youth. Wherever a beautiful soul has been, there is a trail of beautiful memories. Say not in grief he is no more, but in thankfulness that he was. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Light symbolizes knowledge and wisdom, free will. To solemnize the special occasion, I would like to entreat Reverend Father Urmila Balashaw Reddy to illuminate this lamp lighting. I also invite our distinguished guests, Mrs. Mary Josephine, Mr. Alexander Reddy, sir, Miss Monica, our principal, Mrs. Sundari, to please join the occasion in lighting the lamp. Please stand up. Birth is a beginning and death a destination, but life is a journey, a sacred pilgrimage made stage by stage to a life everlasting. May this hour, consecrated to our dear Sir, late Shri U.G. Reddy's memory, bring its message of consolation to us. As Father unveils and garlands Sir's statue, we gather at this time of memory and reflect on the memories and lessons of Sir's life. I now request Mrs. Mary Josephine, those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. Yes, dear U.G. Reddy, sir, we'll love you forever and ever, and we dearly miss you. I request Mrs. Mary Josephine to please garland Sir's portrait. I also request Alexander Reddy sir to garland Arogyama madam's portrait. We consecrate this memorial as a sign of love and respect. May our beloved sir and madam, Shri Gregory Reddy and Mrs. Arogyama's soul be bound in the bond of eternal life. Amen. Thank you, Father, for sharing such excellent words and beautiful memories of our beloved sir. On behalf of everyone, we would like to thank you for your time, Father. Your presence has been very valuable to us today, and we certainly look forward to another interaction in the future. Father, as an appreciation and a token of our respect, I request our principal, Mrs. Sundari, Alexander Reddy sir, and Mary Josephine madam to present a bouquet and memento to the Reverend Father. Thank you once again, Father, for your valuable presence. Please be seated. Now let us carry on with our other part of the agenda, that is the Teachers' Day celebrations. We have Kumari Kriti here, the assistant head girl, welcoming the gathering.
A small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. On this propitious occasion, I welcome one and all on this beautiful September morning. Good morning, Madam, Reverend Father, distinguished guests, teachers, and my dear friends. Today is the day we would love to cherish and remember. On this glorious occasion, I would like to speak about a great personality who was a towering symbol of perseverance and embarked on a humble journey as a teacher. An eminent educationist in the twin cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. A famous personality who always wanted to provide quality education. Aiming for churning out many talents, 6 educational institutions were established under his guidance, namely St. Anthony's High School, which was established in 1971, Queen Mary's Junior College for Girls, St. Mary's Upper Primary School, St. Joseph's Hapsigura, St. Joseph's Public School, and St. Joseph's Kinkoti. And he is none other than the founder and chairman of St. Joseph's Education Society, Mr. A.G. Reddy sir. He was born on September 3rd, 1932. Sir, with sheer hard work, passion, and perseverance, went on to become an educational entrepreneur from being a teacher. He was maternal uncle to Andhra Pradesh and Public Relations Commissioner Tumma Vijay Kumar Reddy. With relentless efforts, he established educational institutions, giving employment to more than 800 teachers. Sir always wanted to see students coming out with flying colors. He started ICSE and ISC Association, Andhra Pradesh in 1997, where sports was also given prominence. Through his association, students got and are still continuing to get a wonderful opportunity to prove their talent and skills in sports and literary activities, both at regional and national level. Sir became the secretary of the UN Council of AP and took upon his shoulders the task of coordinating with all schools in Hyderabad district and organizing programs to commemorate the UN Day. Sir is a meticulous planner who not only emphasized on education but also on extracurricular activities. He was very lively and always wished to be among children. Under his able guidance and leadership, all schools flourished, preparing the students to face the challenges of the world. Sir's vision in molding the students, his readiness to provide facilities, his broad outlook to incorporate modern methods in teaching process has resulted in maintaining a unique standard in all his schools. Sir always said that one has to be determined, disciplined, punctual, and give his best to achieve his goals. There are no limits for Sir's generosity. He always had the vision of empowering students with leadership qualities. His philosophy that no child should be deprived of education draws children to his magnificent institutions in large numbers. A unique combination of moral and human values and scientific approach to education transforms the child who steps in with aspirations into a confident and responsible human being. It is just because of Sir's persistent efforts that we are able to get quality education and excel in various fields. I'm extremely dejected and still can't believe that our Sir is no more. Sir passed away on 38 July 2021. All of us mourn his death. But I strongly feel that Sir's blessings are always there. Sir's death left behind a lesson of selfless service. We always remember and follow the path laid by A.G. Reddy, sir. Thank you.
Whatever you ask in the Father in my name, He will give you. The Lord tells us to bring our every need to Him in His name and assures us His blessing forever and ever. God gives us more than we can ask, answers more than we can ask, blesses more than we can expect, but in His own way and in His own time. The students of our school are here glorifying God through a prayer dance. Thank you, friends, for invoking God's blessing upon all of us through your dance, which was very expressive, serene, and ceremonial.
And, and I am sure that it has filled us with positive vibes for the rest of the show.
Mr. U.G. Reddy, sir, was a noble, hardworking, and a dedicated person.
Envisaged to empower and enlighten young minds was his motto. He has strived to achieve it from the very beginning.
Now, I invite Master Arush, the head boy of our school parliament, to speak a few words about Sir's eminent success and various achievements.
A very warm welcome and good morning to our dear principal, Reverend Father Udumula Balashauri, our distinguished guests, Mary Josephine Madam, Monica Madam, Joseph Reddy Sir, Alexander Reddy Sir, Tressa Madam, and my dear teachers, and everyone present here. Good morning. As you all know that we gathered here to celebrate the birthday of our beloved U.G. Reddy Sir, I would like to speak a few words about him. U.G. Reddy Sir was the founder and chairman of St. Joseph's Education Society. Sir began his journey with the thought of imparting quality education to young minds through this society. His vision of molding the students, his readiness to help and provide facilities, his outlook to impart modern methods into teaching process has helped in maintaining a unique standard in all his schools. Under his able guidance and leadership, all his schools flourished, preparing the children to face the challenges of the world. Sir always had a vision of empowering the students with leadership qualities. His philosophy that no child should be deprived of education draws the children to this magnificent institution in large numbers. Sir, time and again, proved that in order to make one's dream come into reality, one needs to put in a lot of determination, self-discipline, and efforts. He was the kindest and most diligent person. His constant showering of love and affection towards his students has helped them to reach great heights in their life. He always wished that every single one of his students to work hard with determination and dedication towards their dream and ultimately achieve it. As we are also celebrating Teachers' Day today, I would like to thank every teacher who has been our guiding force and our ray of hope during the lockdown. U.G. Reddy sir was once a teacher, and he was the best teacher who developed this idea to provide quality education and founded this excellent institution with most hardworking teachers who help their students to become a better version of themselves. Thank you.
That is an inspirational speech.
Yes, it is. Saying thank you and showing our gratitude is one of the simplest yet most wonderful ways we can do for each other.
Our teachers would like to show gratitude towards our dear sir with a melodious song.
Let's welcome our teachers with a big round of applause.
రెడ్డి సార్ మీకు వందనాలివే ఓ గురు బ్రహ్మ మేము మరువలేములే యూజీ రెడ్డి సార్ మీకు వందనాలివే ఓ గురు బ్రహ్మ మేము మరువలేములే
Thank you, teachers. That was really a wonderful song dedicated to our sir. And it is, of course, we always feel happy remembering our dear sir. And as we are celebrating his birthday too, we have a cake cutting. I request our principal madam, Alexander Reddy sir, Mary Josephine madam, Monica madam, to please come forward onto the stage. Yeah. I request our distinguished guests to please come and cut the cake. And let me tell you, this cake is on behalf of all the teachers. I request all the heads of the departments to please come forward. Heads of the departments. Yeah, all the coordinators, please come onto the stage. Vani madam, Radhika teacher, Radhika madam, Gopika madam. Angelina, Mrs. Angelina, please come forward. Head boy, head girl, assistant head boys, assistant head girls. The speaker, please come onto the stage.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you. From good friends and true. From old friends and new.
Our commerce teacher, C.H. Prasanna teacher, would like to present a portrait to our dear madam.
Happiness too.
C.H. Prasanna teacher, presenting a beautiful portrait of Sir to our principal madam. I request Mrs. Madhavi, our old teacher, to please come forward. Such a beautiful and meaningful portrait Prasanna teacher with palace at the background and sir in front of it. Thank you very much for the present. Our teachers garlanding the portrait, the statue of our beloved sir. I now request Mrs. Madhavi to garland sir's portrait. Mrs. Madhavi, teacher, she had the honor of working in all the 3 institutions of St. Joseph School. We are really honored to have her here. We request Mrs. Madhavi, teacher, to please share a few words with us.
I thank Sundari madam for giving me this opportunity. She just called me yesterday night and I'm here today. Thank you so much, madam. When the school has started, I was posted here. Actually, I joined at St. Joseph Main School, King Koti, and suddenly one day sir came and he said, some teachers should pack up and go to Asmangad Palace School. So I got that privilege of coming and joining here when the school started. I would like to share one very memorable and very beautiful moment about this school. I just came here and it was like, it was very new and it was more like a palace only for us. And after going back to that, after a few days when sir came and asked us, how do you find about the school? How are you feeling, Mahiyas? Then we said, sir, it is like a hill station in the heart of the city. It is like we are coming to Ooty and teaching, sir. Sir felt so happy. So you are naming it as an Ooty school. Okay, very good, he said. And one more great thing I would like to say, share with all of you. When I entered the school was filled with, the classrooms were filled with students. They were already filled and we could see more and more admissions coming in, and they're just flowing like this. Students were just coming like that. And I was just wondering, school started, lessons have started, and teachers are coming, teaching, and still students are coming for more and more admissions. How can this happen? I just questioned myself day after going home. There is no single board of St. Joseph Public School. Nothing. It is just happening like that. It's just happening. It is like a cricket match in an Indian country where we don't need to advertise, but we have people here. And this cricket match, I give the credit that it is nothing but it is our sir. Just on behalf, just on his name, A.G. Reddy sir. It's his school. And the admissions just came in like that. No advertisement, nothing. We just got in our admissions, we just got in our students, and it was one of the topmost school. And it is even today. Because even now, like my husband's friends, children and all, they keep asking, can you please go and recommend for our student? They ask. I said, this is not possible because this is one of the topmost school in our Hyderabad city, I said. So these moments only I wanted to cherish, and I wanted to share with all the teachers here, and I thank God for being a part of this school long time back. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for sharing such beautiful memories. One lives in the hope of becoming a memory. True, our dear sir will always remain as a memory. I invite Josna Rani teacher to share a few words about sir.
Good morning. I'm very happy that Sundari ma'am has given me this opportunity to share my experiences with all of you. Good morning, everyone. So I thank Sundari ma'am for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences about our beloved A.G. Reddy sir. So sir was born, as you all know, that 3rd September 1932, and as you all know that he is a founder, chairman and principal of St. Joseph's Education Society, which was established in 1970. He started the society's first institution, namely St. Anthony's High School. So why I'm stressing on this name? Because I'm very proud and glad to say that I'm a student of that school. So today I'm here as a teacher. So St. Anthony's High School at Himayatnagar in Hyderabad, I am very glad, and he was instrumental in transforming many lives and helped a lot in building the nation. So as a student, sir used to come for inspection to our classrooms. So that day how sir was, here you can see in that pic, same suit, boot, everything, his attire, no change in him. So again when I came as a teacher, while interview, again I saw shocked, sir, what is that same, no change at all. After so many years, how I saw sir in my school days, same like that only sir was there sitting in King Koti school and interviewing me. So really very memorable day. He asked me, all these days where were you? Means sir, after marriage I went to some other places. Again I came back and I saw the advertisement, I wanted to join my school. Means he said, very good, welcome, you have done a very good job. So, like that, he played a very great role in creating a wealth of students, so many branches afterwards. That was the first school. And my father used to say that this school is the best school in this vicinity of Ashok Nagar, Himayat Nagar. Because sir did so much hard work. He came with simply empty hands, he came, it seems. I don't know, my father told that, so I'm sharing that today. So he came to Hyderabad for establishing one institution. In the beginning, on cycle, he used to go and take up tuitions and all, it seems. Then after that, he established a school, he worked somewhere, and then started this institution. And you know how much the strength increased a lot. First, we were only 30, then class strength was going to 40, 50, 60, one section, two section, three section, four section. It was really going on like that. As Madhavi teacher just now she shared, everywhere the strength was going on. No advertisement. Today you can see advertisements everywhere. They join in this school, that school, we will give all benefits and all. No advertisement. Mouth to mouth advertisement, I think, in those days. Parents used to convey that this is the best school, you join your children, and like that they used to join, I believe. So, U.G. Reddy sir started his career with a humble beginning that my father told me, and that also everyone used to know, that contributed towards the well-being of the society. He won many accolades and awards in India and abroad. He even provided free education to underprivileged. Not that if you pay money only, I'll give you education. If they are not able to pay, he used to give them free. So he strongly believed that empowering the children with right education at the right time. So now online classes we are teaching. Because of pandemic, we didn't sit idle. Sundari ma'am continued online classes. It's going on successfully. So children are not betrayed with education. Right time, right decision from father's daughter has learned that. And without any break, she's continuing the online and offline classes. Thank you, ma'am. So he strongly believed that right education at right time will change their future and fortune. And though he left us to the holy abode of Almighty, thousands of students, teachers, parents remember him. There are so many lawyers, teachers, doctors, teachers, I'm example. So many are there, engineers, and all over politicians also are there. Some of our students recently joined in one party, and he did a very good job in propaganda and all, advertising. So many are there. So everything is because of sir's guidance. He played a vital role in shaping the children as proud citizens of our country, no doubt about it. And we are aware of his great knowledge, skills, and his determination to help humanity in its struggle against poverty and affordability for better education. So lastly, I conclude by saying that Sir proved that in order to make one's dream a reality, so one needs to have a lot of determination, self-discipline, and put in lot of efforts. So it's not easy to come to this stage, so you need to do hard work. And determination and dedication are important weapons in our hand. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing such beautiful memories. Teachers are the role models of society.
A teacher is a person who inspires hope, ignite our imagination, and instill the love of learning.
The influence of teachers extend beyond the classroom well into future.
They inspire us, they entertain us, and we end up learning a ton even when we don't know it.
Here is speech in Hindi by Hansika, the Speaker of our school parliament.
आदरणीय प्रधानाचार्य जी, शिक्षकों और मेरे प्रिय दोस्तों, आप सबको मेरे प्रणाम। भारत में विद्यार्थियों द्वारा शिक्षक दिवस हर साल 5 सितंबर को मनाया जाता है। यह डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन का जन्म दिवस है। उनका जन्मदिन उनके 1962 में भारत के राष्ट्रपति बनने के बाद के समय से विद्यार्थियों के अनुरोध पर शिक्षक दिवस के रूप में मनाया जाता है। शिक्षक वास्तव में शिक्षा और विद्यार्थियों के जीवन में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका को निभाते हैं। शिक्षकों की वृत्ति किसी भी अन्य वृत्तियों से ज़्यादा जिम्मेदारियों वाली होती है। समाज और देश का विकास एवं वृद्धि शिक्षा की गुणवत्ता पर निर्भर करता है, जो केवल अच्छे शिक्षक के द्वारा ही दी जाती है। विद्यालय में सभी विद्यार्थियों के लिए शिक्षक अभिभावकों की तरह होते हैं। वे छात्रों के स्वास्थ्य और एकाग्रता की स्तर को बनाए रखने के लिए अपने सर्वश्रेष्ठ प्रयास करते हैं। वे अपने विद्यार्थियों के मानसिक स्तर में सुधार लाने के लिए पढ़ाई के अलावा अतिरिक्त पाठ्यक्रम गतिविधियों में भाग लेने के लिए भी प्रोत्साहित करते हैं। शिक्षक मोमबत्ती की तरह होते हैं। वे खुद को जलाकर हम विद्यार्थियों के जीवन रोशन कर देते हैं। शिक्षक कभी हमारे माता पिता तो कभी हमारे भाई बहन और कई बार दोस्त बनकर हमें समझाते हैं और अच्छी बातें व अच्छी आदतें हमें सिखाते हैं। तो यह हमारा फ़र्ज़ बनता है कि हम उन शिक्षकों को इस शिक्षक दिवस के दिन विशिष्ट महसूस कराएं और उनके सामने हमारी कृतज्ञता प्रकट करें। यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी शिक्षकों को मेरी और अपनी विद्यालय संघ की ओर से शिक्षक दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। और हम सभी शिक्षकों से अनुरोध करते हैं कि वे अपने आशीर्वाद का हाथ सदैव हमारे सिर पर रखें। धन्यवाद।
Those were some marvelous and valuable words about teachers, Hansika. Teachers, thank you for teaching us. Thank you for teaching us with love. Thank you for everything.
Here is Mellifluous song for all of teachers, adorable teachers by our school choir.
लड़खड़ाते हैं हम, थाम लेते हैं आके वो, खो जाए राह तो राह रोशन करते वो, कभी मुस्कुराते हैं वो, कभी गुस्सा करते हैं वो, हमें है यकीन हमसे प्यार करते हैं वो। दिए की ज्योति सीप में मोती, ये दुनिया इतनी हसीन ना होती, हम में भी सलीका न होता, जीने का तरीका न होता। ओ टीचर तुमसे ही पाया है सभी, ये भूलेंगे ना तुमको हम कभी। छोटे छोटे हाथ छोटे से पावते, नन्ही सी आंखों ने जब देखा था तुम्हें, न था मालूम कि तुम्ही तो दोगे पहचान हम सभी को, इसलिए शुक्रिया दिल से तुमको। दिए की ज्योति सीप में मोती, ये दुनिया इतनी हसीन ना होती, हम में भी सलीका न होता, जीने का तरीका न होता। ओ टीचर तुमसे ही पाया है सभी, के भूलेंगे ना तुमको हम कभी। लड़खड़ाते हैं हम, थाम लेते हैं आके वो, खो जाए राह तो राह रोशन करते वो। छोटे छोटे हाथ छोटे से पाँव थे, नन्ही सी आंखों ने जब देखा था तुम्हें। ओ टीचर तुमसे ही पाया है सभी, के भूलेंगे ना तुमको हम कभी।
It was a very beautiful song, friends.
We think of the past. It is beautiful things we pick out. I now request Sheila Joshi teacher to share her feelings on Sir and Shilpa teacher who left heavenly abode.
परिवार जिनका मंदिर था, स्नेह जिनकी शक्ति थी, परिश्रम जिनका कर्तव्य था, परमार्थ जिनकी भक्ति थी, ये और कोई नहीं, हमारे परम आदरणीय श्री यूजी रेड्डी सर हैं। सर्वप्रथम श्री यूजी रेड्डी सर के श्री चरणों में श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करते हुए यहाँ उपस्थित सभी जनों को सादर प्रणाम। श्री यूजी रेड्डी सर आज हमारे बीच नहीं है। जब भी इस बात का आभास होता है तो मन बड़ा उदास होता है, लेकिन मृत्यु सत्य है और शरीर नश्वर है, इस बात को भी स्वीकारना पड़ता है। हमारे अपने श्री यूजी रेड्डी सर 30 जून को स्वर्गवासी हुए, यह सर्वविदित है। लौकिक रूप से आज हमारे बीच नहीं है, लेकिन आत्मिक रूप से वो सदैव हमारे हृदय में बसे रहते हैं। श्री यूजी रेड्डी सर परिश्रम को देवता और कर्म को पूजा मानते थे। अनुशासन प्रिय थे, समय के पाबंदी थे, परिश्रमी थे, सहनशील थे, दया की मूर्ति थे। हमको बहुत अच्छी तरह से याद है, मेरे जीवन की शुरुआत इसी सेंट जोसेफ्स एजुकेशन सोसाइटी से शुरू हुई थी। बहुत दिनों की बात है, मेरे जीवन की शुरुआत का ये पहला दिन था। डेमो हुआ था मेरा सर के सामने और इंटरव्यू हुआ सर के ही सामने। सर ने मुझसे सबसे पहला प्रश्न पूछा था, आपको जॉब की क्यों आवश्यकता है? तो मैंने उत्तर दिया, सर मुझे बहुत ज़रूरत है जॉब की, क्योंकि मेरी माँ है, मेरा छोटा भाई है, मेरे पिता नहीं है, मैं अनाथ हूँ। जब मैंने ये शब्द कहा, अनाथ शब्द, तब सर ने कहा, कभी अपने आप को अनाथ नहीं कहते हैं, क्योंकि जब तक हमारे कर्मेंद्रिय और हमारे ज्ञानेंद्रिय जीवित हैं, तब तक हम अनाथ नहीं कहलाते हैं। हमारे हाथ हैं काम करने के लिए, हमारी बुद्धि है सोचने के लिए, हमारी आंखें हैं देखने के लिए। जब ये सारे हमारे शरीर के अवयव हमारे साथ हैं, तो हम अनाथ हो ही नहीं सकते। अगली बार से कभी इस तरह का शब्द मत दोहराइए। बस मुझे जॉब मिला, ये छोटी सी घटना हो सकती होगी सबको सुनने के लिए, गौर करने के लिए, लेकिन उस समय मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मुझे छत मिला, मुझे छत मिली। और छत का मतलब वही समझता है जिसके सिर पर छत नहीं होती है। मुझे पिता का स्वरूप दिखाई दिया उनमें। मतलब मेरे पिताजी का स्वर्गवास हो गया था, तो मुझे उनमें, यूजी रेड्डी सर में मैंने अपने पिता का रूप देखा था। शायद इसी पिता और पुत्री के संबंध को ध्यान में रखते हुए ही शायद जब मेरी शादी तय हुई, तब उन्होंने घर बुलाकर मुझे कवर में डालकर, घर बुलाकर कवर में उन्होंने मुझे 500 रुपये दिए थे शादी के लिए, साड़ी खरीदने के लिए। उस समय मैंने मायके का अनुभव, मायके का आनंद प्राप्त किया था। मुझे लगा मेरा ये मायका है। स्कूल में नौकरी मिली, स्कूल में काम करने लगी थी मैं, लेकिन मायके का सुख भी मुझे यूजी रेड्डी के कदमों में ही मिला था। तो ये यूजी रेड्डी सर का ये व्यक्तित्व है, दयालुता की ये पहचान है, गुणवत्ता की ये पहचान है। इनके लिए कहने के लिए मेरे पास तो बहुत सारे अनुभव हैं, बहुत सारे शब्द भी हैं, लेकिन समय की कमी है और शब्दों के लिए भी मेरे पास नहीं है। और अगर इनके बारे में और भी कुछ कहती जाऊंगी तो ये ऐसा अनुभव होगा कि साक्षात सूर्य देवता को प्रकाश दिखाने के बराबर है। तो ऐसे प्रकाशमय जीवन इन्होंने बिताया था और सभी का ख्याल रखते थे, सभी को अपना मानते थे। इनमें एक विशेष खराब है तो उनको उनके तबीयत का हालचाल भी वो पूछते थे। हमने सर के घर से खाना भी खाया है, मैडम जी के हाथ से हम खाना भी खाया। बचपन हमारा गुजरा, बड़प्पन यहीं पर हमारे बड़ा हुआ। जीवन की शुरुआत, मेरे जीवन की शुरुआत 1983 से मैं इस स्कूल से जुड़ी हुई हूँ। मेरे जीवन की शुरुआत और मेरा रिटायरमेंट भी इसी सेंट जोसेफ्स एजुकेशन सोसाइटी से ही हुआ है। मैं सुंदरी मैडम को तहे दिल से, अपने हृदय से मैं उनको धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे इस मंच पर खड़ा करके 2 शब्द कहने के लिए मुझे यहाँ पर प्रेरित किया है। धन्यवाद सुंदरी मैडम, और यहाँ पर बैठे हुए सभी जनों को भी धन्यवाद जिन्होंने मेरी इस बात को ध्यानपूर्वक सुना है। मैं दोबारा सर के श्री चरणों में अपने श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करते हुए अपनी वाणी को विराम देना चाहती हूँ। मैं हिंदी डिपार्टमेंट से जुड़ी हुई हूँ, हिंदी विभाग हमारा है। समय जिंदगी का कम होगा, कहाँ पता था। विदाई आपकी अनपेक्षित होगी, ये भी कहाँ पता था। हर जगह खुशबू फैलाकर, स्मृति सबके दिल में रखकर जाने वाली श्रीमती शिल्पा, सरोज, ये हिंदी विभाग के थे जिनकी क्षति आज तक इसकी पूर्ति नहीं हो पाई, शायद होगी भी नहीं। श्रीमती शिल्पा को बहुत कम लोग जानते होंगे यहाँ पर, बहुत लोगों के लिए वो अपरिचित थी और बहुत लोग भी उससे अपरिचित थे। 1 महीने की अवधि में इतनी मतलब वो मिलजुल गई थी, इतनी हिलमिल गई थी, परमात्मा ने उसे अपने पास बुला लिया। श्रीमती शिल्पा के लिए भी हमारे मन में, हमारी आंखों में आंसू दबे ही रहते हैं। अश्रुपूरित नेत्रों से श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करते हुए मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि न चिट्ठी, न पत्र, न कोई संदेश पहुंच गई ऐसे देश जहां से कभी कोई वापस ही नहीं आता है। एक शब्द भी अगर बता दिया होता तो शायद परमात्मा से भी लड़कर बुलाने का प्रयत्न किया जा सकता था, लेकिन ये असंभव है। परमात्मा हम यही चाहते हैं कि दिवंगत आत्मा को शांति दे और उनके परिवारजनों को धैर्य दे। यही प्रार्थना करते हुए श्रद्धा सुमन हिंदी विभाग की ओर से भी दिवंगत आत्मा के को श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करते हुए मैं अपनी वाणी को, अपनी बात को विराम देना चाहती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your memories. Now, Varsha Saiti, the opposition leader of our school parliament, would like to share a few words about teachers in Telugu.
గౌరవనీయులైన ప్రధానోపాధ్యులకు, వేదిక దగ్గర ఆసీనులైన పెద్దలందరికీ, అధ్యాపకులందరికీ నా వందనాలు మరియు తోటి మిత్రులందరికీ నా అభినందనలు. భారతదేశంలో ప్రతి సంవత్సరం సెప్టెంబర్ 5న డాక్టర్ సర్వేపల్లి రాధాకృష్ణన్ గారి పుట్టినరోజును ఉపాధ్యాయ దినోత్సవంగా జరుపుకుంటాము. రాధాకృష్ణన్ గారు భారతదేశపు మొదటి ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి మరియు 2వ రాష్ట్రపతి. అంతకు మించి ఒక గొప్ప తత్వవేత్త మరియు ఉపాధ్యాయుడు. 21 సంవత్సరాల వయసులోనే ప్రొఫెసర్గా ఎదిగిన గొప్ప వ్యక్తి. రాధాకృష్ణన్ గారిది నిరుపేద కుటుంబం. తన తండ్రి వీరాస్వామి తనను చదివించలేని స్థితిలో కొడుకును పూజారిగా పనిచేయమన్నారు. కానీ రాధాకృష్ణన్ గారికి చదువు అంటే ప్రాణం. ఉన్నత చదువుల కోసం తిరుపతిలోని మిషనరీ పాఠశాలలో చేరారు. అప్పటి నుండి ఆయన చదువంతా ఉపకార వేతనాలతోనే అనగా స్కాలర్షిప్లతోనే సాగింది. తినడానికి అరిటాకు కొనుక్కోలేని పరిస్థితిలో ఆయన ఎన్నోసార్లు నేలను శుభ్రం చేసుకొని తినేవారట. ఆ విధంగా కష్టపడి విద్యాభ్యాసాన్ని పూర్తి చేసుకున్న రాధాకృష్ణన్ గారు మద్రాసు ప్రెసిడెన్సీ కళాశాలలో ప్రొఫెసర్గాను, ఆంధ్ర విశ్వవిద్యాలయ వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్గాను, భారతదేశపు ఉపరాష్ట్రపతిగాను మరియు రాష్ట్రపతిగాను పదవిని అధిరోహించారు. రాష్ట్రపతిగా కొనసాగుతున్న కాలంలో తన ద్వారా విద్యను అభ్యసించిన విద్యార్థులు మరియు మిత్రులు రాధాకృష్ణన్ గారి పుట్టినరోజు వేడుకలు నిర్వహించడానికి వచ్చినప్పుడు తను పుట్టినరోజుని గురు పూజోత్సవ దినోత్సవంగా జరుపుకుంటే ఎక్కువ ఆనందపడతాను అని అన్నారు. అందుకని నాటి నుండి నేటి వరకు ప్రతి సంవత్సరం సెప్టెంబర్ 5ను దేశవ్యాప్తంగా ఉపాధ్యాయ దినోత్సవంగా జరుపుకుంటాము. గురు బ్రహ్మ, గురు విష్ణు, గురుదేవో మహేశ్వరః, గురు సాక్షాత్ పరబ్రహ్మ, తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. మాతృదేవో భవ, పితృదేవో భవ, ఆచార్య దేవో భవ అన్నారు పెద్దలు. తల్లి తండ్రి తరువాతి స్థానం గురువుదే అని స్పష్టం చేశారు. గురువు అనే పదానికి ప్రత్యేకమైన అర్థం ఉంది. గు అంటే చీకటి, రు అంటే తొలగించు. అజ్ఞానం అనే చీకటిని తొలగిస్తారు కాబట్టి గురువు అని అంటారు. 11వ రాష్ట్రపతి కలాం గారు కూడా గతంలో ఉపాధ్యాయుడే. పదవీ విరమణ అనంతరం ఆయన మరలా ఉపాధ్యాయ వృత్తిని చేపట్టారు. ఇది ఉపాధ్యాయ వృత్తి ఔన్నత్యాన్ని, విశిష్టతను తెలియజేస్తుంది. కలాం గారు విద్య గురించి, ఉపాధ్యాయుల గురించి ఇలా అన్నారు: విద్య యొక్క ఉద్దేశం నైపుణ్యంతో మంచి మనుషులను తయారు చేయడం. జ్ఞానవంతులైన మానవులను సృష్టించగలగడం ఉపాధ్యాయులు చేయగలరు. ఈ ప్రపంచంలో ఎన్ని వందల వృత్తులు ఉన్నా వారందరినీ తయారు చేసే వృత్తి ఉపాధ్యాయ వృత్తి. మీరంతా గమనిస్తే ఒక ఉపాధ్యాయుడు గతాన్ని అందిస్తాడు, వర్తమానాన్ని వెల్లడిస్తాడు మరియు భవిష్యత్తును సృష్టిస్తాడు. ఇంత గొప్ప వృత్తిలో ఉన్న మన ఉపాధ్యాయులందరికీ వందనాలు చేస్తూ అందరు విద్యార్థుల తరపున ఉపాధ్యాయుని ఉపాధ్యాయులందరికీ గురు పూజోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు. ధన్యవాదాలు.
That was a fascinating speech, Varsha.
When God created teachers, He gave us special friends. He gave us special friends to help us understand this world.
Here is another song in Telugu by our school choir dedicated to our dear teachers.
तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः. गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः. गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. सा सप्तस्वरामृत ज्ञान प्रदाय गुरवे नमः. री स्वर नन्दित श्रुति तत्वाय गुरवे नमः. गा गमगदी भावरसलसिताय गुरवे नमः. मम विधिं रागनरहरिं तं सद्गुरुं नमः. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः. गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. परमकृपाय परहिताय कृतिनुत गुरवे नमः. दशशतवाद्यवेद्याय पूजाय मद्गुरवे नमः. नमः सा सङ्गीतं रसवद्गानं तव संस्कारं सततं देहि अनवरतं मे आशिषं गुरु स्वरदेवि प्रसादं देहि गुरु गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः.
May the winds of heaven blow softly and whisper in our ears how much we miss our dear ones. Now, I request Harsha teacher to speak a few words on Saroj teacher, who left to heavenly abode.
Good afternoon, madam, and my dear friends. Happy Teachers' Day to all. It is said the best way to come out of grief is to share emotions. I thank madam for giving me this opportunity to let me bring out my emotions. Last 2 years were very challenging for all of us. Most of us lost close ones, be family or friends. We lost our beloved sir and colleagues from amongst us. Today, I am here to speak a few words about Saroj, who was not only a colleague but also a dear friend of mine. जिंदगी जिंदा दिली का नाम है, मुर्दा दिल क्या खाक जिया करते हैं, is a proper line which suits Saroj. Saroj, born in an educated family in Madhya Pradesh, which is my birthplace too. She was the second child among 5 sisters. Saroj completed her masters in Hindi literature and soon secured a government job as a teacher. She taught the higher secondary sections there. In 2013, she got married to Mayur Vohra and migrated to Hyderabad, sacrificing her government job. Mayur proved to be a good husband and encouraged her to pursue her profession again. Hence, she was appointed as a teacher in this prestigious institution, St. Joseph School. I cannot forget my first meeting with her. The spark in her eyes, her blushing face, and she introducing herself to me like Hema Malini of Sholay. She gave her entire introduction to me. She was so happy meeting me that she had met someone from her native land. Her hard work and talent couldn't be hidden too long, and soon she made a place for herself in the school and the Hindi department. She always supported and contributed to with her ideas during the Teachers' Day and the Children's Day celebrations. Though she faced the barrier of language, she tried to get along with everyone. Common language and her transfer to the ground floor staff room brought us closer, and I started speaking Shuddh Hindi. She influenced me in many areas. Saroj means lotus. She was just like her name, faced many challenges, went through many phases of life, but never gave up. She was always pure and religious. She was unique, exuberant, versatile, and also had a knowledge of Ayurveda. And not many they know that she was also a yoga teacher. Though she looked strong enough, was very tender at heart, and would get disturbed and upset very soon. Life has its own twists and turns. Her sisters and close friends couldn't bid her a proper farewell, as she left everyone suddenly, creating a huge vacuum in everyone's life. Her untimely death is not only a loss for her family, but for all those who were closely associated with her. Don't know where the people go once, where they leave the planet, but I'm sure that Saroj must be in a very good place, happy and content. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your memories on Saroj teacher. We wish her. There are shortcuts to happiness, and dancing is one of them.
Here comes the girls of class 10 to show how happy we are to celebrate this wonderful occasion. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause.
ఇంతకన్నా మంచి పోలికేది నాకు తట్టలేదు గాని అమ్మో ఈ లవ్ అనేది బబ్లు గమ్ము అంటుకున్నదంటే పోదు నమ్ము ముందు నుంచి అందరన్న మాటే గాని మళ్ళీ అంటున్నానే అమ్ము ఇది చెప్పకుండా వచ్చే తుమ్ము ప్రేమ నా పలివు నన్ను నమ్ము ఎటగానే ఎదురు చూపి తగినట్టుగా నువ్వు బదులు చెబితివే అరే దేవుడా దాని తలో పటే పిల్లడాంట దగ్గరై నన్ను చేరదీస్తివే బుట్టబొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డబొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే బుట్టబొమ్మ నన్ను చుట్టుకుంటివే జిందగీకే అడ్డబొమ్మై జంట కట్టుకుంటివే
भी न जाने वो भी न जाने नैनों के रंग नैना जाने मिला जो संग तेरा उड़ा पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मलंग जग की कोई रीत न जाने मैं तो बस तेरी हुई दीवानी मिला जो संग तेरा उड़ा पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मलंग मैं छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा मखना वे मखना अब तू ही है संसार मेरा मखना वे मखना ये पागल सा है प्यार मेरा मखना वे मखना मैं छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा ओ मखना छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा मखना वे मखना अब तू ही है संसार मेरा मखना वे मखना ये पागल सा है प्यार मेरा मखना वे मखना मैं छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा ओ मखना शुक्रिया 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 आज जो भी है हम सब है आपकी बदौलत आपके समर्पण को सलाम शुक्रिया 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 शुक्रिया
That was really a very beautiful dance for all the teachers, my dear students. Thank you once again. And what else do we need? You are asking us, telling us shukriya. Okay, we don't want your shukriyas, children. We want you to really come up in life, have a bright future. That is a real thank you will be offering to us. Thank you once again for the beautiful dance.
Every year, the cabinet members of the school conduct games for teachers on the occasion of Teachers' Day.
This year, due to COVID-19 pandemic restrictions, we were not able to conduct games but have tried our best to delight our dear teachers.
I hope that our teachers had a great time playing these games.
Now, I would like to invite Nishant and Rachel, the sports ministers of our school parliament, to announce the prize winner who has secured their places in top 3.
As you all know, the condition is worse now. We were not able to buy the prizes. So we will just announce the names. Thank you all teachers for participating. Thank you very much.
Children, please, teachers, please understand the situation of our students. Okay, and yes, they are promising that they are going to buy the prizes very soon and they are going to give us. Okay? Yeah, very good teachers.
I invite Sundari Madam to please come to the stage. Awards for the Pictionary game. The first prize goes to Team B, which includes Sucharita teacher, Kavita in teacher, P. Anuradha teacher, and Bhargavi teacher. Please come on to the stage, teacher.
I request all the winners, teachers, please come on to the stage. Though they didn't buy the prizes, but I want all the teachers to come on to the stage. Thank you.
Once again, I repeat, the awards for the Pictionary game. The first prize is secured by Team B, which includes Sucharita teacher, Kavita in teacher, P. Anuradha teacher, and Bhargavi teacher.
Congratulations, teacher, on winning, on securing first position. The second prize is won by Team D, and the teams are Anupama Devi teacher, Stella teacher, I. Anuradha teacher, and Radhika K teacher. Please come on to the stage, respective teachers. Congratulations, teachers, on securing this position. The third position is secured by Team C. The teachers are Harsha teacher, K. Sunita teacher, Valika teacher, and Jochna Rani teacher. Thank you, teacher. I request the teachers to come on to the stage. Congratulations, teacher, on securing the third prize. Next one. Next. Here are the winners for caroms. First position is secured by Sadia teacher and Anjana teacher. The second prize is secured by Dana teacher and Sirisha teacher. Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. The third prize is secured by Anupama teacher, Kavita teacher, and C.H. Prasanna teacher. Yes, teacher. It's Anupama Tiwari teacher. Thank you very much, teacher, for participating, and congratulations for winning. These are the winners for Tambola. The first prize is secured by Sadia teacher. The second prize is secured by Meera teacher, and the third prize is secured by Mrunalini teacher. Yes. Sir, Mrunalini teacher is coming. Thank you, teachers, for participating, and congratulations for winning. These are the winners for Pass the Ball. The first position is secured by Sucharita teacher. The second position by Sirisha teacher, and the third position by Meena teacher. The next game is musical chairs, and the winners are the first one, Dana teacher. The second position is secured by Satyavati teacher, and the third position by Krishnaveni teacher.
Guess the advertisement. The winners are Physics Jyotsna teacher, Sabrina teacher, Priscilla teacher, Reena teacher, Monica teacher, Swarnalata teacher, Komali teacher, and Rebecca teacher. I repeat, for the winners of Guess the Advertisement are Physics Jyotsna teacher, Sabrina teacher, Priscilla teacher, Reena teacher, Monica teacher, Swarnalata teacher, Komali teacher, and Rebecca teacher. For the next game, that is memory game, first prize goes to Rebecca teacher, second by N. Kavita teacher, and third by C. Vaishnavi teacher. I repeat, first prize goes to Rebecca teacher, second N. Kavita teacher, third C. Vaishnavi teacher. I request the teachers to come onto the stage. Congratulations, teachers, on winning the games.
Good afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon, students. First of all, I would like to thank Almighty for giving us such a beautiful weather so that we could celebrate this occasion so successfully. So once again, I thank Almighty for giving us such a beautiful weather today. And also I thank all the students for taking time. Within short time they could practice, and also they conducted so many games for teachers. Through that they could show their love towards teachers, though it is this pandemic, but they came to school and they could conduct all the games, and they showed love towards their teachers. Thank you, students. Thank you. And also, like we as members, as family members, like all of us, I also thank our family members for coming here to witness the occasion. Thank you. And also it is a memorable day for all of us. Yesterday we had celebrations in Hapsiguda, and today here we wanted to have 2 different days, so that we want to witness the program there and here. So I think it is most memorable day for all of our family members, because like as children of Reddy sir, we are so happy to hear from so many teachers and students how great he was. Like we feel very proud that like we are born to him and we are his children. And I think you're also the same, like though you're not family members, but like school wise we are all family members. And I think you're also proud and great to be associated with these institutions. And even students, I think you're also proud to be studying, and you belong to one of these institutions. So really I thank all the teachers. Though pandemic, you are all taking classes online, but like we wanted to start offline. We are missing our children so much. Past one and a half year, we could not have classes. All these programs, like once we start the academic year, we don't even realize how the time goes. So we conduct so many events, like so many things are done by the children here. So we feel so great, and like we won't even know the time how it is going on this academic year. But last 1.5 years we were feeling very bad. But though it was online, we could also like conduct all these things through online. So we all got used to this technology. So nowhere we missed out. I think you were happy, children. Online we could conduct all the games, like whatever possible things we could do, we have done. So hope for the best. We pray to God that soon all this will go away, and we'll all come together and have regular offline classes and enjoy the school days, because this will never come back again. Once you pass out these days, even we feel like we think of our school days. So many things we missed. So, but that we are able to get here through you children, like working in the school. Yes? So once again, I thank all the students, and also thank all the teachers, and wish sir happy birthday, and all the teachers a happy Teachers' Day. Thank you children, thank you teachers, and thank you family members. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for those inspiring words. Now, I would like to invite Kriti and Tanvi, the assistant head girls of the school, for a vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. We deem it a great honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion of our beloved sir's birthday and Teachers' Day celebrations. We thank the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. We would like to thank our principal, Mrs. U.A. Sundari Madam, for providing us with a wonderful platform and guidance. We also thank our honorable guests, Mary Josephine Madam, Joseph Reddy Sir, Alexander Sir, Teresa Madam, Monica Madam for joining us today. We would also like to thank our respected teachers for motivating us and supporting us all through these years. If not with them, we wouldn't be here performing with such a great grace and support. We would also like to extend the thanks of gratitude to all the cabinet members who have performed the dance, today for their never-ending hard work and cooperation in making today's celebration a grand success.
We would also like to thank our SUPW teachers for such a wonderful backdrop and decorations. We would also like to thank our non-teaching staff for their direct or indirect support. We would also like to thank you all for being the good audience and making this occasion a very grand success. Once again, we thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, children, for such a wonderful program. You know, offline classes started from September 1st. You really had a very less time for practice and all, but still you could do your best. Thank you very much. And I can hear something from backside. What happened? What do you want, children? You want to dance? Of course, the stage is all yours now. You can come forward. Come onto the stage and come on, break the stage. And we as teachers love to see. Love to see you dancing and breaking the stage. Teachers, lunch is being arranged, so you can go for a 10 to 15 minutes break and come back. In the meantime, all the arrangements will be made. And I want to specially thank Master Abhishek. Where is Abhishek? Have you noticed the music, the background music when the songs were being sung? It's all because of Abhishek. Thank you so much. May God bless you, Abhishek, with a very bright future. I request Teresa Madam to please join. Mary Josephine Madam also to please join to the stage. It's really an honor for Abhishek, I feel. Should I congratulate him or thank him? Or both? Thank you once again, Abhishek, for your beautiful music. Kriti will speak a few words in the meantime. Teachers, you can go for the break. Students want to enjoy on their own on the stage. So let us just leave them alone for this day. Yeah, even Teachers can join if they want to.
I would also like to thank our ex-head girl Kavya for gracing us with her presence. Thank you.
And there is a beautiful PPT presentation of our beloved sir. As you take the break, enjoy the slides through which we'll know the life of our sir, which we really haven't seen. At least through the slides, we'll try to understand what sir is, what sir has done for all of us.
కొలువై దేవుడిలా మా హృదయంలో నిలవైనారు బడిలో కొలువై దేవుడిలా మా హృదయంలో నిలవైనారు అలుపే తెలియక శ్రమ చేసేటి ఆదర్శ ఉపాధ్యాయులు మీరు బడిలో కొలువై దేవుడిలా కొలువై దేవుడిలా మా హృదయంలో నిలవైనారు బడిలో కొలువై దేవుడిలా మా హృదయంలో నిలవైనారు అలుపే తెలియక శ్రమ చేసేటి ఆదర్శ ఉపాధ్యాయులు మీరు బడిలో కొలువై దేవుడిలా రేపటి పౌరుల భవితవ్యాలను రేయింబవళ్ళు రూపుదిద్దుతూ
अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे। महफूज रहे तेरी जान सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे। ओ मेरे गुरु सब कुछ मेरे, मेरी नस नस में नवकार बहे। फीका न पड़े ये धर्म मेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरे संग संग मैं चल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू, तेरे दर्दों को सह जावा, तेरे पैरों में बिछ जावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। निकल के खून बहे, फिर भी न कोई एक शब्द कहे। आबाद रहे ये धर्म मेरा, जिन शासन की ये आन रहे। गुरुवर मेरे मुझ पे उपकार निराला था। कुर्बान हो गए बेवजह, वो जैन धर्म का सितारा था। तेरे संग संग मैं चल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू, को सह जावा, तेरे पैरों में बिछ जावा। इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। ओ